Today we finally take all the components and assemble this Lazy Susan corner cabinet. So to assemble this corner cabinet, I've had to bring it upstairs because my stairwell is too narrow to get it up. It is 36 inches wide by 36 inches wide, essentially, square, and it's going to be 34.5 inches tall, which there's no way I can get that up. So I brought everything up the staircase into my dining room, and I'm going to assemble it up here. From here I can get it outside where I'm going to spray the stuff in my garage, so it won't be a problem. Right now we'll start assembling this and get this assembled. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my base down here, and I'm going to actually attach the sides to it. Once we get the sides on, then we'll put the back corner here, and then we'll actually put the top stretchers and stuff in, so it'll provide some rigidity up above. So to put glue on this, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bead along this back edge here. And of course, there's going to be some glops run out, but I'm going to just smooth it out so it's minimal, and then put my spacer block there, get my clamp ready, clamp that in. So we'll run our first staple in, or first screw in. I'm going to go ahead and add the floor supports. That as a little extra toe kick to nail into, because these cabinets are so long, over time they'll start to sag down and everything, and you don't really want them to sag, especially when you get a lot of dishes, pots, pans, stuff over time. So this extra support that'll run from the front over here to the back will help support that, and then what I'll do is I'll put another support over here like that. It'll add enough spot for a toe kick. I've also got more pocket hole screws there to screw this into the bottom, so I'm going to run a bead of glue along here. I'm going to shoot staples to this side here, making sure it's flush. I'm going to flush up this side. Keep my finger away in case the staple does shear out any side. I'll flush up this side. So that there will hold that side. That's pretty much square. Be sure to use the right size. I'm using coarse thread screws. Fine thread screws are for hardwood. Coarse thread are for softwood or plywoods. The threads don't tear up the material as much. Now this little bitty blocker piece here, it's the exact same height, cut off the same material. I made it like that so that I could basically put a spacer right there, like that. The toe kick to align in. They should be able to nail into here, nail into there, and be done. To find out where this needs to go, what I'm going to do is simply measure back, and I know that this is 3 inches on this undercut saw mark, so I'm just going to put it at the 7. And I'm going to subtract 3 inches, which is going to put it right there. This is square, so I can draw me a line right like that. Put some glue on the back side of this. Attach that right there. Now I'm going to hit it with some staples on both sides. So now I'm pretty much done with the bottom side and that framing corner. So now I need to flip it back over again. I'll start with the one piece that I need first. tricky because it's going to have to kind of hang here while I do it. This is just shy of 3/4. I have to shoot 1/2-inch staples in here. I put this big piece in here so that if this is ever converted to a Lazy Susan, you could easily mount a Lazy Susan hardware to it. You don't need that, you just basically need something to hold this, you know, pretty square. We'll do a test fit of each panel, making sure that the grain is actually fitting the right direction. And because this top is pretty much straight on, it's holding this pretty square. Now what we'll do is we'll just run this bead of glue along this entire perimeter edge here where the back's going to lay in here. We'll adjust it so ever so slightly to kind of square it up. That's that back. Flip it over so that this back is now up. Dry fit it first. Make sure everything. From this angle, you can also see where I misshot a bunch of those staples when I got a little too low. We'll repeat like we did the other side. There's what this corner cabinet looks like once assembled. It's quite the beast. I've got pocket holes all along this side here, along the top, along the underside, and along this side, so that when I take my frame and glue it on and hold it in, it'll square up. This bottom here is what I want flush. I've got about a 3/4 inch reveal on this side and about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 reveal on this side, which is fine. It's what I planned on doing because this is going in a corner. I've pre-drilled these sides for a full shelf or a half shelf. We're going to go with a half shelf for the staggered, and same over here. The only thing I need to do now is pre-drill that back corner. I didn't do because once it's set in the bottom, it's easy to do. All I gotta do is throw my jig in there, rest it on the bottom, hold it up, and then drill it. It'll be pretty fast, pretty easy to do. That's why I'm gonna do that after the fact instead of before the fact.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.